Well, here I am at my home at 5345 Rolling Oaks. As you can see, this is a home I grew up in. The former owners have been foreclosed on, and you can see the home up here. And for the record, you can see me. It's a home. You can see the home is for sale. It's been foreclosed. Of course, I would certainly be interested in living here again. See the yard that my dad had to cut, what it was like. Now I'm walking up the driveway, and there's another view of the house. See, the home probably needs quite a bit of repair. Walk around, walk up the stairs, and there's a view from the street. You can see the beautiful park across the way. How beautiful the street was. It was one of the prettiest streets anywhere when I was a little boy growing up here. And you can see how the home is really falling apart now. It's a sign of bad times, really. It's quite sad, because it was really one of the most beautiful homes that I had ever seen, and especially when I was a child. You can see the foreclosure notices posted all over the door now, and the property has been determined to be vacant and abandoned and dangerous. And see, and we'll go inside and see the original floor. I remember when I was a child. The staircase on the right leading up to the bedrooms, and the kitchen, where many happy childhood days here, and the beautiful living room, the wall, and the little dining area we had when we were children. You can see the kitchen through there, and see that the inside of the home is still beautiful in many ways. Looking out the window, the street, the beautiful park. We'll walk through the kitchen, and you can see the area going outside where a tool shed had been built, and then in addition to the rear of the home. Here's the kitchen as I remember it, and still see my mother here in the kitchen, and all of us, and breakfast. Original cabinets. And it looks like the same wallpaper is still here. The dining room. We'll go down to the den in a second, and I'll show it to you. These are the stairs that lead down to the family room and the den. And here's the den. The original floor is still here in the oak paneling. Looks like they built a small room here to fill in a small area, like a small office area in the den. And as you can see, they built a patio and expanded the master bedroom just right outside of this family room in the den area that leads outside. The original sliding glass doors are still here, with the exception, I think, of one of the window panes that were replaced after my sister Deborah accidentally kicked one in. Here's you can see how large the room was. I can still remember hanging out here with my pals, and when I was a kid and playing down here, I would sit in the corner and work on my stamp collection over here in the corner or study. And the television was over here against this wall. I remember would sit back here and watch TV. And you can see from here, I couldn't really look over this window when I was a child. It was a little bit taller for me, but now you can see the view and how it's almost, the way it was constructed was sort of berm-like, as a berm kind of construction for this part of the home, which is really beautiful. Kept it very cool in the summertime. The bathroom is just to the right of the stairs if you're going up, to the left when you're coming down. You can see that it's not in very good shape now. The walls look like they're waterlogged. The ceiling is not in very good shape. And a lot of this has to be redone. The floors, there may be some mold and other kinds of things. The home has been abandoned for some time now. I think it was winterized just about a month ago or so. And you can see it's coming back up to the kitchen. I think the old Gen Air stove is still here. I think this was the stove that my mother actually cooked on. And I'm not sure, but I think that's actually the original KitchenAid dishwasher from 1960 that's still there. And we'll walk back into the entranceway. You can see the original stone floor is still here. I remember that there was a planter right here, that from about here, from the wall right here to about here, there was a small white planter that my mother had some plants growing in. As you walked in, that was kind of a nice treatment, or it may have been closer to the door. And of course, the coat closet for our family and friends. Now let's go up the stairs, the home here at 5345 Rolling Oaks. And you can see the beautiful wooden floors, how they'd taken up the carpet and had cleaned them, and it's still beautiful. The first room on the right was my bedroom. This was the bedroom that I lived in. My bed was against this wall, and of course the window, I could look out and look over the street. It was a beautiful time then. The home had a lot of magic for us when we were children. It was a great time. President Kennedy was in the White House then. This was Sheila and Deborah's room. Here was their bathroom. They had a beautiful view of the park from the window. It was a beautiful place. It was probably the prettiest neighborhoods anywhere in the world when we grew up here. This was my mom and daddy's room. The new family built this addition that's over the patio right behind the den downstairs. So this was all new. They have, I guess what you would call his and her closets here. And then I think a place for linens and bath towels and things like that. And the more closet space for clothing, and looks like a his and her kind of thing they had here. It was kind of nice that they built, and actually have a kind of a stucco type fireplace with a gas burning, a fireplace that they built into the corner of this new addition. So it's a really beautiful addition to the master bedroom that they had. Of course, it would open up into the master bath that they had that adjacent to the bedroom. And here, this was my parents' bathroom here. Then the original tile is still here. Bathtub. Looks like they probably replaced those fixtures some years ago. Looks like the original wallpaper is still there. I don't remember. It's quite a place. And then the hall closet where you keep linens and things. And we head back down the hallway. I love this house. I'll tell you, a lot of great memories here. We'll take a look at the backyard real quick. Go back down to the family room. You can see how beautiful it is out here. Let's see if we can open the sliding door. There's a way to do that, I think. There we go. It's not very easy. It probably hasn't been opened in some time. But here you can see they built the patio, and then above the foundation to the new room upstairs. And you can see that actually this was the patio that I believe was out here at the time, but they actually built this new addition. You can see the brick looks new from this section here. And you can see the back of the home. And how pretty it was out here. And it looks like they built there was a tool shed, a garden shed they had out here back then. And a beautiful yard, a really nice neighborhood. It's still beautiful. The home just needs some kindness. It could be a great home again. And so here we'll go back in. Close the door. And come back around. We'll go back up the stairs. There's actually some crawl space down here in the. You can't see it very well. That light kind of flickers on and off down there. Well, no, I can't really see that, but come back up to the kitchen and back to the family room. So this was my home. I love this place. I wish I lived here again. And there goes one of the neighbors down the street. It was a happy time. You can see how pretty the front yard was. I loved this house. You know, it's in such bad shape now that my mother might have some saving stamps that we could buy the home with. So there you have it. It's 53450 Rolling Oaks Drive. great childhood memory for me.